Hello, precious souls, and welcome to the first reading of this tarot channel. This is the Swan Angelic Tarot, and I'm really excited to be sharing this first video with you. So yeah, today we are going to do a tarot reading about what your spirit guides want to tell you. What is the big message of your spirit guides today? And as you can see, we have 3 beautiful piles here for you to choose from. So the first pile is trust. The second pile is believe. And the third pile is faith. So take all the time you need to choose. You can choose more than one pile. Obviously, it's all based on your intuition. Yeah, so just try and take a deep breath. Yeah, let's take a deep breath together if you wish. And try to see which pile is really calling to you today, and that will be your pile. All right, so you can pause the video now if you wish, if you need a bit more time, but I'm going to start the reading very shortly. All right, so see you in your readings. Hi pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So you chose this beautiful stone. I honestly, I don't know what's the name of this one, but it's trust. Okay, so that is the word that you chose. This is the stone that you chose. So I'm gonna pop that here. Right, and this is your card. So let's reveal your card today. It's enlightenment. Oh my god, it's so nice. Right, I'm gonna put that, well, I'm not really sure where to put that, but I'll just put that on the side for now. And we are gonna pull a couple of tarot cards. Right, 10 of Swords. Knight of Cups. What else? What does spirit guides want to tell you today? Ooh, we've got a couple. So we've got the 8 of Cups, the Sun. I don't usually read reversals unless I'm called to, which doesn't really happen often. So I don't really read reversals. Oh wow, we've got a lot of cards. So we've got Judgment, and I think we should start that. Wait. Okay, I hope they all fit. Right. Yeah, they do fit. Oh, beautiful. We've got the Queen of Swords, Strength, the Knight of Swords, and last but not least, oops, the Page of Cups. And your bottom deck is Temperance. So just gonna, perfect. Is everything okay? Brilliant. Right, pile 1. So what does spirit guide wants to tell you? First of all, I really apologize for the glare. It's because there's a glare in the camera because of the sun that's going down, so I'm really sorry. if it's a bit annoying. But yeah, so something has happened recently that was very painful, like an ending that happened and it was really painful, and it happened and it forced you to reconsider a new beginning. With the Ten of Swords and the Fool here, it suggests strongly that an ending has happened, something has ended, and it was really, really painful, and it has forced you with the Fool to reconsider a new beginning, right? And here with this enlightenment, you can see a boat, and boat means departure. It means going somewhere, you know, going from one end to another. And obviously it can certainly mean starting something over, starting a new journey, going forward on a new journey. But it has not been easy, and I feel like you're a bit apprehensive about this new beginning. You're not sure whether it's going to work out. You're not sure what to do really, because obviously with this Eight of Cups here, you are a bit lost and you're not really sure. Well, the Eight of Cups does not symbolize being lost per se, but it does symbolize having to leave something in order to have a new beginning, or to leave something behind, and it's a very painful transition compared to the Six of Swords, because the Six of Swords is just moving away from something, but the transition is easier. It's easier to move away in the Six of Swords than it is in the Eight of Cups. So that's what it feels, that it's very difficult for you to move away, although you know there has been an ending, although you know that you need to make a move to this new journey, start this new project, or move away from something, or start this new venture, let's say. It's very difficult for you because you're having a lot of problems or a lot of troubles moving away from the past, and I think that's what's causing you a lot of confusion in a way, a lot of distress, because in a way you're like, okay, I need to move away from this, but in another, you know, on the other hand, you're like, how can I move away from this? Because, you know, maybe you've just ended a chapter in your life, and it was a long chapter, something that was here your whole life, or most of your life. Maybe you've just moved houses, or you had to leave your partner, or, you know, you had to leave your family to do your studies or go work somewhere else, or, you know, it's something that is very painful. But it's causing you a lot of distress, and you're not sure how to move on from this, or if it's going to work out, or if it's going to bear the fruits that, you know, you wish. So yeah, you wish for a new beginning, and you're not sure if it's going to work out, or if it's going to be worse, or, you know. So I think here with the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups, you're really apprehensive, and you're really thinking about what this new beginning entails, what it means, and where can you go from there, you know? Because although, like I said, the Ten of Swords and the Fool means ending something and beginning something new, you're not sure how to, you know, how to move forward, what steps to take next. But I think this is where your spirit guides have a message for you, because you can see the Eight of Cups, that moving away, that's very hard. You're leaving something, and you're going through mountains, because mountains, I don't know if you can see, but let me bring the card closer. So mountains symbolize difficulties. It's difficult to it's difficult to go through a mountain. Okay, it's not an easy journey. It's not a walk. It's not a walk through the sorry, I'm having troubles finding my words here. It's not an easy journey, basically. That's what I mean. So it's not an easy journey because you have to cross mountains, right? But here with the strength, I think this is the first message your spirit guides want to tell you, is that you already have the strength to do it. You've already been through a lot, and you've already mustered a lot of strength from, you know, your past challenges and all the things that happened to you before. You already have a lot of strength. You're very strong. You're represented by this card here. This is you, and this is in the middle, right? And there's not only a lot of strength within you, but there's also your spirit guides who are helping you, you know, because all the things may be real challenging here with the Saturn symbol here. Because Saturn symbolizes a lot of, I mean, not a lot of, but Saturn usually describes hardship. So although we can see Saturn here, and it's very challenging and everything, we see the sun behind, and we see the infinity symbol. And this means that your spirit guides are always here to help you, right? They are always here to give you a hand, and you're never alone in this situation. So that is something that you need to bear in mind, that although all these challenges seem difficult to cross, or they seem impossible to cross, you do have your spirit guides that are here to help you, as you can see with the sun, the infinity symbol, and the sun and the moon here in this card. So you don't have to worry about whether the universe has your back, because it does. And this may sound very cliche. The universe has your back. And I remember I used to hear other tarot readers say that, oh, the universe has your back. And I was like, no, they don't. Where are they right now? But that's the thing. That's what's hard to do, because although they hear the energy surround you, you know, you can't see it. Obviously, you can't see your spirit guides, but you know, sometimes, or if you meditate, sometimes you can feel them, or you can feel some kind of loving energy all around you, surrounding you, just helping you, and you know, giving you a lot of encouragement and asking you to move forward despite all the difficulties. You know, this is your spirit guides trying to communicate with you. So, you know, that is something that you need to bear in mind, and it's difficult because you're going through a lot. And going through a lot usually blinds you, because you're like, there's so many problems. How am I going to move forward? How am I going to do it, basically, you know? But it's just about having faith, having this enlightenment, that feeling of certainty, knowing that spirit guides will always have your back. They're always here, and you just have to trust, basically. You just have to trust that they're here. And I think this enlightenment is what it means. It means that you need to understand that spirit is always around you. They're always trying to bring light to your life. Although you feel like you're embarking on this dark journey, you don't know where you're going. It's full of darkness. There's enlightenment all around you. You just need to trust that spirit is here to help you out. So yeah, just bear in mind that you're this strength card, that you're so strong, and that spirit guide is always here to help you. See, we have the sun here as well, because we've had the sun here, the sun and the moon here, that represent this divine energy surrounding you. here we have the Sun, and with the Knight of Swords, for me, the Knight of Swords means, again, certainty, knowing something. So, you know, just knowing something and believing in something so strongly. And that's what you need to believe in. And I feel like the Sun is also a reminder that, you know, with the Enlightenment, this idea that darkness is not always going to be here. Darkness is still, this darkness is a phase. Okay, not as in a phase as, you know, it's not diminishing how you're feeling, but the phase is more, it's a passage. You know, you're going through this period of darkness, but it's not going to be dark all the time. It's not going to stay dark. So that's what you have to remember. And the Sun is clearly denoting this fact that, you know, light is all around. You know, with this candle here. And even, do you remember, I apologized for the glare before. You have to remember that light is all around you. And it's really funny because now there's no glare. The light, the glare is gone, but, you know, it's clearly part of this enlightenment. Your whole theme is about light. So don't feel you're going to stay in this darkness forever. Don't feel that it's always going to be here, because it's not. Okay? So you just have to realize this. You just have to be aware of this, right? And repeat this constantly. Try to, you know, fake it till you make it, in a way. Just try to repeat this in constantly, you know, as in try to keep saying basically that, oh, light is all around me, light is all around me, you know. And try to say it as many times as you like, or as many times as you feel you need to say that to yourself, until you start believing it really strongly. So I think that's what you need to be doing. That's one of your advice from spirit guides. Just keep saying this to yourself. Light is all around. So I think with the Temperance here, you know, it really, you know, again, the Temperance, when we're talking about your spirit guides being all around helping you, this is literally an angel. I think it's Archangel Michael on this card. And, you know, it's just about knowing that your spirit guides are just around. And I think this is what your spirit guides want to tell you today. That's the really strong message. Obviously, light is all around. You're not always going to be in this dark, difficult period of your life. It's not going to end. It's not your end all be all, okay? You're not going to stay in this darkness forever. That's for sure. But at the same time, we're here. You know, with the Judgment, again, how did I miss this? Oh my God. You have two angels here, and they look really similar, but I don't think the Temperance is definitely Archangel Michael. I'm not sure who's in the Judgment card. I need to check this out. But yeah, so, you know, you've got all these archangels, you've got all these angels, you have a strong spirit team that's here to help you out. You just need to, you know what they're doing here? They're literally turning towards the archangel. It's like they're waiting to receive their message, and that's what the Judgment is all about. It's like receiving judgment. It's this knowing, like knowing that something is happening, or, you know, having this message and be like, oh, okay, wow, this eureka moment. That's how I often interpret the Judgment card. And so if you want to have this eureka moment, sometimes you just need to ask. So maybe try and meditate to just, you know, to be able to connect to your intuition and be able to receive all the messages that Spirit Guide want to send you. So I think that will be really important, and it's something that's really going to help you out. But yeah, I want to draw a couple more cards. So, right. These are the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. You probably are familiar with them. So I'm just gonna draw a couple, maybe 2 or 3. Okay, love is all around, please. I can't make this up. So when I was saying before, light is all around, light surrounds you, okay? Love is all around, and this is literally your spirit guides telling you that we are all around, okay? We are surrounding you with a lot of love, okay? You're not alone in this journey, okay? Everything seems so dark right now, okay? You seem that you're alone. You seem that you're alone, dying slowly on this beach. Nobody seems to notice. You're on your own. It is not true, okay? Because your spirit guides are all around. Light is all around, okay? Love is all around. Honestly, I think I should just end the reading here because it can't get any clearer than that, okay? What else? Okay, be at home. Right, the wombat spirit. Be at home. I feel like here is... Okay, I feel like you've lost yourself a little bit, through this difficult period of your life. You've kind of lost yourself a little. Maybe you've stopped doing what you like doing, or maybe you feel like what you really love or what you really enjoy doing is not here anymore, okay? Maybe, like I said, you had to end a relationship, or you're moving places, or you're changing jobs, or you had to leave your family, or someone dear is gone, basically. It's just not here anymore, this feeling of separation. So I feel here in the message or the advice is to keep doing what you like doing, even if it feels like a part of you is not the same, or part of you is still hooked on this past energy or very present energy. If you because obviously this darkness is still very present, so you still feel hooked to this pain. I feel the idea is to really try and immerse yourself into something that you really like, or something that makes you feel at home, whether it is cooking a nice meal, doing some painting, art, or planting a tree, doing a puzzle. It can be anything you like, anything you want it to be. It just needs to be something that you enjoy doing. Reading, just playing some music, singing. It can be really anything. Having a warm bath. It's just this idea of being with yourself and connecting with yourself, and just being in the moment, being present, and being happy or feeling content, with yourself, and not constantly being in the state of sadness or worrying, or, something that will allow you to detach from this pain, basically. And finally, see the big picture, the giraffe spirit. Okay, so this is this kind of connects with what we were saying before, as in, and be playful. Okay, this is what the advice is today, is be at home, be playful, try to detach yourself from the pain, basically. Try to remember that there are beautiful things around, like love is around, light is around, your spirit guides are helping you out, but at the same time there are a lot of things that you enjoy doing, so just do them and feel content, feel happy. Okay, even if it's just for 5 minutes, just do it, because it will allow you to reconnect to a part of yourself that you feel is lost, or you feel will never be able to come back ever again. And with the giraffe spirit, see the big picture. I think this is linked to this Eight of Cups journey, you know, and apprehending, like moving away from this pain or ending this part of your life, this painful ending, and detaching yourself, walking away from it to start a new journey with the Fool. I feel this is what the giraffe spirit wants to tell you, is that although right now there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of darkness, you can't see where you're going. See the big picture. Try to, you know, picture what can your life look in a couple of weeks or a couple of months or even a couple of days when you start moving away from this journey. Just try to visualize it and picture it, and just don't, okay, because what I feel right now, you have like a tunnel vision where you're just seeing darkness everywhere. But here they're trying to tell you to see the big picture, look around, or try to visualize yourself. Where do you see yourself in a couple of days or a couple of weeks, couple of months, or, you know, where do you see yourself when you start moving away from all of this, when you embark on this Eight of Cups journey, you know? With this boat here, it's all about traveling. It's all about moving away from something. Ending something means beginning something else. So it's important to visualize this journey and visualize yourself, instead of just having this tunnel vision and just seeing everything dark and everything is pain, and, you know. So I think that's one of the big advice from your spirit guides today. I want to draw maybe one more from this one. This is the Wild Unknown archetypes. You probably are familiar with these as well. I really enjoy these cards. But I'm gonna take one of these. Okay, the Sustainer. Right. And the bottom deck is the Self. Right, with the Self here, it's really, again, connecting with yourself. Be at home with the Wombat spirit, right? Be at home, connect with yourself, connect with something that you enjoy doing, right? Try to find the light within as well. And I feel with the Sustainer, it's a reminder, you know, that life is a journey, right? Whatever is happening now, whatever is happening today is not something that's going to be here forever and ever and ever. Everything changes. Your situation will change. Your feelings will change. Your personality will change as well. So it's not, life is never fixed, or it's never set in stone. You know, there's nothing like that. Life is constantly moving. Okay, the day is moving, the hours, everything. We're constantly moving. So that's what they're asking. Don't stay in this Ten of Swords energy. It's time for you to start moving. It's time for you to start embarking on this new journey here. Yeah? Just don't be afraid. Just get on the boat. Okay, don't stay here. And it's really, I mean, I can't make this up, because the Ten of Swords, it's someone dying on a beach, because here you can see it's like the sea, and here is the boat, you know. So don't stay here dying on the shore. Don't stay dead on this shore. The shore is finished. It's in the past. There's nothing that the shore cannot offer you anything else anymore. It's time for you to embark on this journey. Okay, so that's what spirit guides want to tell you. Just embark on this journey and don't stay here forever in this darkness, because it's not going to help you. It's not going to bring you anything anymore. You've already experienced this pain. You've already experienced this darkness. So now it's time to experience the light and be happy again, you know? So again, life is not a set in stone. Tomorrow is a different day. The next hour is a different time, you know? It's just about seizing the opportunity of moving forward and not staying where you think you should stay, or staying where you think you're going to end up your whole life. Life is constantly moving, and you should too. Wow. That was a very, very deep and intense reading, and I'm so happy that I started with you guys. Obviously you're pile 1, but for me you're the first pile ever. The first ever pile 1, because like I said, if you skip the intro, you probably don't know, but it's my first ever reading, so there you go. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Tell me in your comments, tell me in the comments what you've tell me in the comments what you thought about this reading, and what you think I could do, or anything really. Just let me know what you think. And it's been really, really nice to connect with you today, pile 1. I hope to see you in my upcoming videos. I hope to connect with your energy again. It's been amazing, and obviously take care of yourself, love yourself, and remember, love is all around, light is all around. Okay, love you so much. Thank you, bye. Hello pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So you chose this stone, belief. I was just telling pile 1, I have no idea what stone this is. But yeah, they're very, very pretty. And I don't know why I feel called to tell you. I didn't feel called to tell pile 1, but don't tell them. But I feel called to tell you that I got this stone, I mean all 3 of them, at the Abbey in Bath, in the UK. I don't know if this resonates with anyone, but I don't know. Just thought I would tell you. Maybe it's a message for someone, or you know. Okay, let's reveal your card. Happiness. Okay, this is my favorite card of this deck, or one of my favorite, but I really, really love this card. Okay, so let's go. So what does Spirit Guide want to tell you, pile 2? 9 of Wands. Okay. Oops. 4 of Swords. The Tower. The Moon. And yeah, so I was also telling pile 1 that I did not take reversals unless I feel called to, which almost never happens, so I never really read reversals. Okay, so right, 7 of Swords. Very interesting cards, pile 2. Okay, what else? What does Spirit Guides want to tell you? Knight of Swords. Are they all fitting? Yeah, they are. Just push that a little bit up so all your cards can fit nicely in the video. The Queen of Swords, the 8 of Cups. Okay, pile 1 got the 8 of Cups as well, but very different cards. Okay. Okay, Judgment and the Fool. Okay, and your bottom deck is, okay, the Ace of Wands. Okay, And we've got the Two of Cups at the bottom. If don't know if this will resonate with anyone. Okay, pile 2. Where to begin? Okay, first of all, let's see if everything is, if you can see all of them cards. Brilliant, very nice. Okay, pile 2. This is very interesting. First of all, because you've got a lot of, how would we call these cards? Instead of negative cards, I'd say more challenging cards. Okay, you've got cards suggesting a lot of hardships. Okay, you've got the Knight of Wands here. That's a card about hardship. The Tower, definitely about hardship. The Moon, it's really 50-50. It really depends where you stand. The Seven of Swords, definitely hardship. And the Eight of Cups as well. Right, so don't click out. Okay, stay here, because we've got your, you know, the silver lining here, which is happiness. Your card, the main one is this one. Okay, try to remember this. But I think what your spirit guides want to tell you is, you've been through a lot. Okay, you've been through a lot and a lot and a lot, and it's difficult. The Nine of Wands is actually your first card, and it's opening your reading. And what I mean, yeah, happiness is the card that opened your reading, but this is the first card that opened your tarot cards, let's say. And what the Nine of Wands means is that someone who's been through a lot of hardships, a lot of battles, a lot of problems, and they're still standing. Okay, despite all these difficulties, despite all these hardships, all these challenges, they're still here, they're still standing. But how are they standing? Well, as you can see, that person looks very untrusting of anyone. Or the Knight of Swords is the Knight of Wands is someone who is standing there and they're clutching so hard. You know, they're just, yeah, they're grabbing this wand so hard. They don't want to let go. Why? Because it's how they're going to fight. If there's someone trying to go against them or fight them, this is how they're going to defend themselves. So this is a very defensive card, being defensive or waiting for the next hardship. Okay, waiting for the next battle, right? And you know, it's just that so much have happened, and you just don't know when you're going to have some time to rest, when you're going to be able to finally just drop your swords, drop your wands, you know, drop your weapons, and be able to rest and finally have a moment of peace. So, you know, I already feel a lot of heaviness in your energy. It's very difficult, and that's probably why you've clicked on this video, because you want to find some clarity, you want to find some happiness, some peace, some clarity, you know, with the Moon and the Judgment. There's a lot of messages about hardship, but also finding clarity, finding peace, finding happiness. Okay, so I think this is your theme for your reading today, your themes, should I say. But with the Tower and the Eight of Cups here, it definitely suggests some sort of ending. Okay, it's actually very interesting. There probably is like a general sort of energy, a general kind of similar vibe to pile 1, because pile 1 also had the Eight of Cups, as I said, but they were moving away from a Ten of Swords energy, right? Ten of Swords means ending, difficult ending, but still ending. And the Tower also means an ending because it's something breaking. It's the end of the tower. The tower is crumbling and it's in ruins. So that's it. You have to move on from it now because there's nothing that this tower can bring you. So that's what it means. But I feel like your ending, is a bit more, there's a lot more upheaval. There's a lot more, it's like you're on this boat and there's storm after storm after storm, and you feel like you can't find your balance anymore because you've been fighting constantly. So that's why you're in this Nine of Wands energy. You're just on your guards all the time and you're waiting for the next fight or when the universe is going to send you your next hardship, because this is what you've known for a long time. And now you're just like, you know what, I'm ready. Or not I'm ready mentally, or I want to go for another fight, but you're like, you know what, I'm expecting this problem or this challenge. Okay, but I feel what Spirit is saying is that there's a new venture coming for you. There's something new that's coming, and it's going to end your cycle of problems and your cycle of hardships. This Eight of Wands here and this happiness is definitely suggesting something new that is coming to you, and it's not going to be something hard. It's not going to be like the Tower or the Seven of Swords or any of these dark energies. Nothing like that. It's something new, something fresh, a new energy, probably a relationship. It may be, a relationship with someone, someone that you love. Okay, it can be a love connection, or it can be a friendship, or it can be family coming to support you. But there's definitely some kind of energy that is going to, like a new energy that's going to make you move on from this feeling of heaviness or this feeling of nothing is ever changing. It's always so hard all the time. And that's what it feels. It feels like you're moving away from this because we're ending with the Fool. Okay, and what does the Fool symbolize? The Fool symbolizes new beginning. It's the first card of the tarot, and it's the number 0. It's like I'm starting something. Again, it's fresh. It's not heavy. It's not horrible. It's not something that's going to put me down again. It's something that's going to elevate me. Something that's going to bring me a lot of happiness. And that is what I'm saying with this happiness card, this Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, that's just below the Ace of Wands card. So you don't have to keep fighting, pile 2. Whatever you've been fighting for or against, you don't have to do it anymore. It's time to drop your weapons. It's time to finally relax. Finally take a breath, just sit down, relax. And it might sound really easy. You might be telling yourself, how am I going to do that? There's still all these problems. There's still this I haven't fixed, and this problem, and this is going to be here next week. How am I going to manage? How am I going to drop my weapons when the universe is still sending all these problems? I mean, now, is it the universe that is sending you all these problems? The universe always sends stuff towards it, a lot of energies. Maybe Saturn is sending you a lot of hardships at the minute, or you've taken a path and that path is very challenging, and the universe is not helping in a way because the universe is also sending you its fair share of challenges, what they call test. Okay. The universe is probably testing you, and it's been really difficult. But it's over. Okay, it's ending. Ace of Wands, pile 2. Happiness. The Fool. You are definitely stepping out of this energy. You're definitely moving away from this very heavy energy. Okay, you probably got cheated on, or a friend probably did you dirty. Okay, or one member of your family, or your family may have, you know, abandoned you in a way, or did something wrong to you. So someone, something, or, you know, wronged you in a way. The universe has wronged you. The path that you've taken, or the path that you've been put on, has been very difficult, and you've since then you've been encountering problem after the other, and it's just difficult to actually get out of it. But it's over. You don't have to be in this energy forever, because you've got a new beginning. It's like I'm seeing this sun rising, you know, it's like a new day. It's like the morning sun just rising, you know, on the horizon, and it's like a new beginning, a new journey that you're actually going to embark upon, and it's going to be so positive. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. You know what they say, it's usually, you know, there's usually before being really happy, there's usually a lot of I'm not sure what the exact saying is, but usually before being really happy, or before finding this happiness, there's usually a lot of problems. You usually go through so much hardship, so much problems, you feel like your life is ending, everything is going wrong, and then suddenly so much happiness just appears magically in your life. It's like a miracle. It's like yesterday you thought your life was ending, and then today it's such a positive energy, so much light, you know, so much happiness. Okay, I can't stress this enough. So much happiness is coming to you, and you don't have to worry anymore, pile 2. You don't have to be fighting anymore. You don't have to just drop your weapons. It's okay. Okay, clarity is coming, happiness is coming. Okay, you don't have to keep fighting, right? And you're very strong, pile 2. You're very, very strong, because it feels like you're this type of person that you don't even want to bother other people. Like, you don't want to, you know, burden other people with your problems, and you're just like, you know what, yeah, I've been through a lot, it's been really hard, but it's fine. I'm just going to, you know, I'm going to be sad, I'm going to be depressed, but I'm not going to burden anyone with anything, because that's who you are, pile 2, and it's incredible. But yeah, so this is the Sandpiper spirit. Be playful. Okay, what else? What does spirit guides want to tell you? The Swan spirit. Oh, that's me. Time for a deep dive. Yeah, honestly, I was thinking that this is probably my pile, but I don't know, because obviously the Angelic Swan Tarot. Okay, co-create. The Crow spirit. Okay, and your bottom deck, Let It Shine. The Peacock spirit. Okay, so what advice the spirit guide wants to tell you is, it's time to be happy. You know, be playful is literally just so, you know, it's like, it's so close to this happiness card, because being playful, being happy, not worrying about when the next problem is going to happen, is definitely what Spirit Guide wants to tell you for this Be Playful card. Because the Sandpiper, you know, this card has a very light, like a very light energy with it. It's very playful, it's very light, and it's like, I'm just imagining someone just dancing around and not worrying about when the next problem is going to happen, because they know that good things are finally happening. It's time for them to finally be happy, because it's been so hard from the beginning that now, you know what, just rest, because everything is going to be all right. Happiness is all around. Happiness is going to, you're going to be blessed with a lot of happiness. Okay, so time for a deep dive and co-create with Spirit. I feel these two cards are very linked together, because time for a deep dive, I feel like Spirit Guides is going to send you a message or a sign very soon. I don't know if it's part of this reading, because I'm going to draw another couple of, I'm going to draw more cards in a bit, so I don't know whether the message will come through here, okay, in this reading, or if it's something else, like a sign, like a, I don't know, you see 11:11 or 14:14, and then you look at the signification, you look at the meaning, and then you're like, oh, okay, wow, that's what I needed. This is the sign that I needed. But I feel like Spirit is going to send you a sign very soon, or someone is going to tell you something, and it's going to be like a revelation, some sort of big important message that you're like, oh, okay, this is what's coming. Well, happiness is definitely coming for sure, okay? New beginning, happiness, something exciting, something really well, something that's not going to make you sad, or, you know, send you into this fighting mode. So that's for sure. But it's just that, you know, and it's very funny that you've got all these birds, like, because this is the Spirit Animal Oracle. You've got other animals in there. For example, here you've got the coyote, the skunk, well, the owl, which is another bird, but you've got, for example, the cow spirit, and you've got all birds. And I feel this is very significant, because for me, the birds symbolize being free, freedom, being detached from worldly concerns. Okay, I know this may sound strange, because birds, obviously, they're not detached from worldly concerns, you know, but it's this feeling of just soaring in the sky and flying, and just letting yourself being, you know, taken by the wind and just flying. And because I'm thinking of this song, the Beatles, Free as a Bird, and it really is making me think of that, because you've been so torn with all these hardships, and you've been fighting constantly, that you forgot what it is to be cheerful and to feel free, and to, you know, to have this cheerful spirit, you know, just being cheerful. And because I feel you have this potential of being someone who's very cheerful, someone who's, you know, happy-go-lucky, but I feel like with all these hardships, you've put yourself in this shell, in this cocoon, and you're ready for any fight, or you're ready to, you know, you're ready to defend yourself, whereas Spirit is just asking you to break out of your shell, you know, and just start flying, you know. And it's crazy, because all birds usually, I think so, I don't know if I'm gonna say something really stupid here, but please let me know in the comments if it's really stupid what I'm about to say. But I think all birds, they come out in shell, right? Because they're not mammals, so they they come out of eggs, right? I hope I'm not being really stupid here, but let me know in the comments. But yeah, so what I'm saying is that someone who's in their shell, in their little eggshell, and they're not ready to come out because they think something bad is going to happen again, so they just stay in there forever and ever. But it's time for you to come out of your shell. Just break the shell, come out of it, and just start flying. Be cheerful, be free, okay? Be free of all these past dark energies, because it's time for you to experience happiness, okay? And see how this dolphin is practically flying, okay? It's like you can see the sea and everything, but it's like the dolphins are jumping out of the water, and it's the same feeling of jumping out of this dark energy, jumping out of this, you know, very heavy energy, because as I said at the beginning, I feel a lot of heavy energy while reading your pile 2, so there's definitely a lot of heaviness that you need to break away from, right? The 1, very interesting. You probably are very smart as well, pile 2, because it feels like, you know, there's a lot of hidden messages, or I have to interpret really hard. You know, it's not as straightforward as I thought it would be. But the 1, let me try to connect to your energy and to your spirit guides' energy to try and feel what they're trying to say with this one. I think the 1 is about soul searching. It's about this idea of, yeah, okay. I think this is what I was saying, when you have this potential of being very happy, happy-go-lucky, cheerful, having this cheerful spirit. I think you have this within you. That's why they're asking for soul searching. But it's this idea of, you know, you don't have to, because what it feels is that all these challenges, they have separated you from who you actually are as a person. Someone very happy, someone very optimistic. You know, there's a lot of fire energy here, a lot of Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, as they're very optimistic signs, right? So I feel like what happened is that you've been separated from yourself in a way, and I feel like this card is asking you, your spirit guides are asking you to just tune in to who you really are, and remember that you actually are really optimistic. And I know it's hard to be optimistic when all you've been given is hardships for a long time, challenges, and, you know, fights, and it's hard. It's hard to see the light when you're at war. But I think it's important to connect to yourself and go back to yourself and try to remember that happiness is so close. It's so close. You're actually this dolphin. You're like these birds. You're cheerful. You're carefree, right? I think that's the word I was looking for before as well. Being carefree is actually the energy that they're trying to go back to. And you know, just don't be scared. Obviously, problems are always going to be here in life. Unfortunately, that's a sad truth. I mean, you're not always going to be in a constant state of problems. You know, you have happy moments, sad moments. That's a part of life. But I think right now, it's time to step out of this, you know, 9 of Wands energy, being constantly of your guard, and finally being carefree and being happy. Because even if tomorrow there's going to be a new problem or something, I'm not saying tomorrow, but in the future, because right now we can see only happiness, but when one day another problem will be here, because like I said, it's life, okay? You will be ready, not because you've stayed in this 9 of Wands energy because you've been guarded, but because you already know what it is to fight. So you're not going to not know how to do it anymore. You're not going to forget how to fight if you finally decide to sit down and relax and be happy. You're actually going to recharge, and you're actually going to, you know, when you're finally happy and you're relaxing and you're recharged, you will be better at tackling a problem in the future. Whereas if you stay in this constant 9 of Wands energy, constantly exhausting yourself and constantly worrying yourself with when the next problem is going to arrive, you're never going to tackle the problem as good as if you were just chilling and relaxing before. So I think this is what Spirit is saying. Just try and relax. Just try and be happy. Don't try and be happy. Just try and relax, because your happiness is coming very soon. Happiness is going to knock on your door, and I feel like Spirit again is going to send you a message or something, a sign, or someone's going to tell you something. I don't know if you found it here. I hope you have. But I feel like there's another message coming to you, Pile 2. I think it's just a question of being carefree and finally breaking out of yourself to receive that message. Wow. Pile 2, this was incredible. You have such an incredible energy. There's a lot of heaviness, but you're someone who is very strong, but you still have this ability to be carefree and playful, and it's just magical. It really is. But yeah, I hope this reading has helped you. I hope I've been able to bring you a lot of clarity today, because obviously you need it, Pile 2. You're very you've been going through a lot, and I hope I've been able to help you out and connect to your energy. So yeah, thank you very much for allowing me to connect to your energy and to bring you these messages. I hope to see you very soon in another video, in another reading. It's been great. Thank you so much, Pile 2, and take care of yourself, love yourself, and hope to see you very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So you chose this pretty stone, which is Faith. Oops, it's not focusing. There we go. Faith. So I don't know what the name of these stones are. Oops. This was from Pile 2, sorry. Let me put that on the side. Right. So, Pile 3. Let's do your reading. So let's reveal your card. Oh, miracles. Wow. Okay, I'm excited for that one. Miracles. Okay. Right. Let's pull your tarot cards. So what does Spirit Guides want to tell you, Pile 3? What are their big messages? So 3 of Cups. Oops. Ace of Cups. And also, there's something that I told both piles. I do not take reversals unless I feel called to. And I never feel called to take reversals, so. Okay. What does Spirit Guides want to tell you, Pile 3? The Knight of Cups. What else? Ooh, the 7 of Wands. Okay. The Devil. Okay. What else? What does Spirit Guides want to tell you, Pile 3? 4 of Cups. The Ace of Swords, sorry. the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, oh my god, I didn't notice. We've got 2 cards in here. Right, I think I should leave these 2 together. So I'm just gonna drag the Devil a little bit to the right, and I'm gonna keep both your cards like this. Okay. What else? What does Spirit Guides want to tell you, pile 3? 6 of Cups. And finally, oh, this one just fell on the floor. Okay, we've got 2 cards as well. Your Spirit Guides are very chatty, pile 3, that's for sure. Okay. Right, so we got the Emperor and the Hermit. So you've got more cards than both piles, so don't tell them. Okay. Let's see if they're all in focus. Just gonna drag that up a little bit. Oops. As you've got more cards, it's a bit more tricky, pile 3. Okay, I think that will do. Yeah, that will do. Oops. Okay. And your bottom deck is the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So pile 3, like I said, very chatty. Loads of messages today. So what does your Spirit Guides want to tell you, pile 3? What is the message that they want to deliver you today? Well, first of all, I see a lot of happy energies surrounding you, pile 3. You've got miracles here. 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, the Fool, 6 of Cups, the Emperor. It's so much positive energy surrounding you that I feel like what Spirit Guides want to tell you today is that you're on the right path. Maybe you feel that you aren't, or maybe with this 4 of Cups here you might feel that you're missing out on an opportunity, but you're not. You're doing great, pile 3, and I don't know, it may sound like a shock to some people, like, well, no, I'm not doing well, or that's why I click on this video, I feel lost, but I feel like you're taking all the necessary steps for you to feel fulfilled or to be happy. I mean, I hope you are happy, because, you know, it feels like there's a lot of positive energy. Again, you know, I'm just reading the cards here, but in a way, it feels like you're always trying to find happiness in your life, or you're always trying to find the positive, you know, out of everything. It attracts a lot of miracles or a lot of happy moments, okay, that probably, you know, you wouldn't have experienced, or you wouldn't have experienced to the fullest if you weren't in this 3 of Cups energy trying to find happiness, or trying to find this the positive, okay? And that is actually very good, because most of the time it's so easy, and that was something that I was telling pile 2, is so easy to get caught up in a negative energy when you're constantly being challenged. But what it feels is that you're always trying to find the positive in everything, okay? It's like you're my optimistic pile, okay? You're my pile that is always trying to see the good in everything, or the good in people, or, you know, trying to take the right steps to actually feel this happiness. And I feel like, although sometimes it may feel that you're not sure what you're doing, or you feel lost, or you feel overwhelmed, or you're like, what the hell am I doing? Okay, you're actually doing the right things. You are taking all the necessary steps to feel this happiness. You're being Okay, you're trying to be truly happy, right? And I feel like it's really working out for you, pile 3. It's really working out because you've got all these miracles surrounding you. And although there's a bit of rain here and there, or, although there's a bit of sadness, you still look out for the rainbow, right? You're still like, you know what? Oops, it's not focusing. Is it focusing? Okay. Yeah. So although you see a bit of rain, or you see a bit of clouds, or things don't seem to look very positive here, or you feel like you have to fight for something or against something, you're always trying to find the happiness in things, or the positive in a lot of things. But I do feel called to say, and that will sound like a totally different message, and it probably won't resonate with everybody here, so bear in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to say something that will probably resonate with one person, or 2, or 3, I don't know, or maybe most of you will resonate with that. But with the 3 of Cups and the Devil here, I feel called to say that you're probably indulging in something to help you out as well. So that is not necessarily very positive, or this one is a bit more be careful about how you're finding this happiness. For most of you, it seems like you're in this happy go lucky energy, 3 of Cups, and trying to find happiness. For others of you, it feels like you're using some kind of substances, or you're indulging in something to help you out. Okay, and usually when we have the 3 of Cups and Devil in the same reading, and he talks about being happy and trying to find the positive side in life, or in things, in challenges, it may point towards some sort of maybe addiction, or some kind of, so yeah, totally different message. So what I want to say to my people, or that one person who is indulging, is that, okay, and indulging in things is actually very temporary, because it's a temporary state of happiness. It's not going to, that's the problem with when you use substances. You feel really happy, but then the minute it's not here, you feel sad, and you feel like you need to do it again. So that's the only thing. So maybe here the message is to try something different, try something new, okay? Try something that is not going to, something that you don't have to depend on in a way. But, it's just, I know it's very difficult, because I struggled with addictions as well. So, it's this idea that you feel that it's there, and then it makes you happy, and then the next minute when it's not here, you feel sad, and you feel that everything is just ending, or everything is just not working, basically, okay? So the message here, pile 3, is to try and find something a bit more, a bit less addictive, I guess. That's what the message is. Try to, I know it's difficult, maybe try and talk to someone, maybe therapy, just try and get away from that feeling, and try to get some help. That's the message, okay? And obviously I'm having a lot of trouble speaking about that as well, because I went through a lot of addictions as well, and it's a difficult subject. Obviously it's not easy. So reach out and try to find something that is a bit more fulfilling than substances, because again, it's very temporary. But yeah, so that is for my sort of people. Okay, the rest, you're doing really great, you're doing fine, you are not in any, it doesn't seem like you're in a negative situation. You may be in a negative situation, but with the Four of Cups here, maybe it looks like you've missed an opportunity, or you feel like missing out on something, or you feel like you're not doing something properly, you know, like you feel like you should have been on a different path. But here what your spirits are trying to say is that it's not true. Okay, you don't need to be in a different path. You are on the right path. You're doing the right things. Okay, and it's brilliant because you're actually doing everything that you need to do. You're taking all the necessary steps. Okay, and let me draw some more cards for you, pile 3. Nothing is wasted. Okay, again, this shows that you are always trying to find the positive in everything. It's like, you know, because the vulture literally is a scavenger, and scavenging is literally finding things in nothingness, you know. It's like, because you're scavenging, and because what the vulture is scavenging is already dead. There's nothing there. Okay, but the vulture makes something out of it. It does. And the vulture is such a misunderstood animal, because obviously I'm not particularly fond of the vulture either. I find the vulture a bit weird and a bit funny looking in a way, but you know, the vulture actually makes something, like, find something good in something that is bad already, because it's like, you're scavenging, there's nothing there. You should just let it rot in a way. It sounds disgusting, but that's what the vulture does. And that's a bit your energy, in a way that in every bad situation, you're trying to find something positive in it. You know, you're just trying to look for the positive, and you try to find the silver lining in a way, right? Okay, so trust in the magic, White Raven Spirit, and think on your feet, the Fox Spirit. And your bottom deck is, oops, if it focuses, Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. Okay, so trust in the magic actually links to this miracle card here, is the fact that as you allow yourself to feel happiness, as you allow yourself to be in this state of positiveness, in a way, you're like, you know what, I've got these problems, I've got these to deal, I've got this problem to tackle on later, or, you know, but I want to be happy, I want to feel happy, I want to experience happiness. You're allowing these miracles to just, I don't know why it's not focusing. You're allowing these miracles to just take over your life. And that's what I'm saying. That's what Spirit Guide is saying. It's like, it's really good to be in the state of happiness. It's important to actually try and be happy, because life is not always about problems, and not always about finding solutions, or the universe doesn't want you to break your back every day. Okay, the universe doesn't want you to kill yourself over some kind of problem, or, you know, to beat yourself to a point of, I need to find an answer, or no. The universe wants you to sit down and relax, because sometimes that's what you need to do. You need to be happy. And that's what Spirit Guides is saying, is that you're doing the right thing by being happy. However, again, I think this file is very, we've got two separate people in this pile, where with this fox spirit, think on your feet, be careful if you're indulging in something too much, or too heavily, because it's temporary, it's not going to last, and it's going to make you feel like you always need to go back to it. And in a way, it's going to dim your light, because, you know, if you constantly rely on some substance to make you feel happy, when you don't have it, you won't know how to be happy, because you've always relied on it. So now you're like, how can I be happy without it? So it's this state of addiction that Spirit is asking you to be careful of. For others of you who are having like a little glass of wine, you know, just really chilling, smoking, or obviously I'm not condoning all this. If you're under 18 or under 21, please click out right now, okay? But if you're over 21, okay, or over 18, depending on where you are on the map, but you know, if you're of legal age, you want to have a glass of wine, you want to enjoy, go for it. Just have that glass of wine, take the edge off. You know, it's important to just relax and unwind, or unwind, I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. But yeah, it's important to just be happy and feel relaxed. And I feel like most of you're doing the right things, okay? You're doing these little things to make you happy. You're painting, you're meeting your friends for coffee, or for a drink, or for a walk in the park, you know? You're joining these clubs, reading club, like book club, crochet club, you know, cooking club. So all these new activities are really helping you find the happiness, and this is what is going to bring miracles to your door, to yourself. Because if you feel happy, you're allowing the universe to work its magical energies, and you're allowing the universe to give you everything that the universe wants to give you, and that is miracles. Because if you're constantly closing yourself off to the energy of the universe, you're not going to experience any miracles, because you're closed off. You're not going to feel anything, okay? So that's what your spirit guides is saying. It's beautiful that you're allowing yourself to be happy. You're allowing yourself to be in this state of, you know, receiving and giving and expecting good things from the universe, because you deserve it. Everybody deserves to be happy, you know? I mean, most of us deserve to be happy. There's some horrible people that probably don't deserve to be happy, but you certainly deserve to be happy, Part 3. There is absolutely no reason why you shouldn't feel like you shouldn't be happy, okay? So yeah, it's really nice, Part 3, to have this type of energy. It's really beautiful. And again, you know, there's no reason why you shouldn't, you know what I said, like, there's no reason why you should feel like you shouldn't be happy, okay? It's because you have a beautiful heart as well, you know? People who have beautiful heart, they are the first one on the list. They're the first one who deserves this happiness. And I feel like you are on top of this list, because you're so kind. You always see the good in the situation. You always see the good in people. You always see so much good. It's because you have so much good within yourself. Your heart is so pure. And, you know, it makes me want to give you a hug, because it's like you're a bundle of joy. It's because, you know, even if sometimes there are heavy energies, or sometimes you feel like you don't know where you're going, what you're doing, if you're doing the right thing. That's probably why you're clicking on this video as well. It's like, I have no idea what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, if I'm doing the right thing. So there you go, Part 3, you are on the right path. You know, you are doing the things that makes you happy, and it's really important to do that. It's absolutely important. Obviously, if you're not overindulging again, but it's important to feel this happiness, and that's what's going to bring miracles to you, pile 3, because you deserve it. You deserve happiness, you deserve miracles, and you're such a good person. I feel it's perfect because keep connecting to your heart, keep connecting to your passions, to the things that you love, to the things that make you, well, happy, you know, at peace. Keep connecting to that, because I know that this is what's going to make you, you know, still be in this state of 3 of Cups. You know, 3 of Cups is this card of happiness, being happy, being cheerful, being surrounded by happy people, being a happy person. And if you keep connecting to your heart, and if you keep seeing the good in situation or the good within yourself, you'll keep being in this 3 of Cups energy. You know, there's no way this 3 of Cups is going to there's no way this 3 of Cups energy is going to not be here, because you're connecting to your heart, pile 3. You're being happy and you're being content. So yeah, there you go. It was such a beautiful reading, pile 3. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to your energy, because you have such a beautiful heart, and it's incredible how much you try to stay optimistic and you try to stay happy, because it's hard when, you know, sometimes life seems to be constantly challenging you on a daily basis. It's hard to see the light and to see the happiness, but here you are trying to connect to your heart every day, trying to feel this 3 of Cups, and it's really beautiful. Thank you so much, pile 3, and I hope I brought you some clarity today. I hope that you've enjoyed listening to what Spirit have to tell you today. And yeah, I hope to see you in another video. And yeah, always take care of yourself, love yourself, and keep connecting to your heart. And yeah, thank you so much, pile 3, sorry. Thank you so much, pile 3. Big love. Bye.